I'm just saying, because we don't know what direction this is going to go.
So the men have. We are just here making sure that everything is going well and protecting the interests of the feminine gender in the mix, and just giving them perspective from a feminine point of view. Not feminist. Notice the difference.
Very true. I like that you put that in.
I'm not a feminist. I'm a humanist, and I don't apologize for it. And Gifted Goddess, what are you?
I'm not a feminist.
She's a foodist.
I like food a lot. I like to make food. So today on DMN,
we have. Let's introduce the men with us.
the gentlemen in the studio.
Yes.
That's how SB.
Yes, we have SB. SB is been away for about 3 weeks now. But
Yeah.
we're glad you're back, SB. How are you doing? Good morning, Lagos.
Accurate time. Good morning, Lagos. I'm back. Good morning, Lagos.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Achoo.
Okay. SB, thank you so much for joining us. We
On our far
have
left.
Oh, I thought I
The
was going to
ladies,
be.
man.
I thought I was going to be the last.
Oh, okay. The guy, the ludicrous. Sorry,
Ludacris, yeah, he does look like him.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
He looks very much like Ludacris
Luda.
today.
Today.
Especially called the fro and how the fro stands out.
Yeah.
You know this voice now.
Come on now.
it's the man that owns the night.
The Fresh Prince of
As
Lagos.
always.
Kenny Cole.
What's
Kenny Cole.
How did
No,
that?
there's
that's
this
how
thing
we
that
call him.
Gift to God is the way she used to call me back in the day. She says Kenny like 4 or 5 times.
Kenny
and-
Cole.
Yeah.
So what happened between the two of you? Why did she stop calling you that?
Because I stopped being on the evening show. There was no handover
Yeah.
between
No, you
both
know.
of us.
You know,
Why do you have
yeah.
to stretch your hand to say handover?
Yeah,
Cheers.
the hand now has to be over. You understand?
That's so friendly in a family. That's so
I
friendly in
know.
a family.
Guess what? I've never seen it like this.
Oh, you
Really?
have.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. And now to the far left.
Yes, we'll save the best for last. Thank you very much. I'm joking. My name is Mazino Appeal. I'm just ordinary.
How do we supposed to introduce
You South
you,
African.
brother?
I thought we were doing that thing where we introduce ourselves. Didn't they
Did
just
they- did they
themselves?
introduce themselves?
He came, he went in. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it-
Kenny.
is it
No,
men's
we
show?
Kenny called. Okay, so say it.
Show. Yeah.
You see why Mazino said this is the worst you should listen to the first
Not
time.
the right one. my name is Maz. Let's keep it up, Maz. Let's keep it short.
Okay, Maz.
Thank you.
So
What
we have
about the
SB,
Pluto?
and you have Fresh
Kenny.
Prince, aka Kenny Cole,
Yeah.
and you have Maz.
Not Mars.
Were you gonna say please?
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
I will
Lord
tell
have
you
mercy.
something that I do believe that Maz actually had life in it.
I do too. I don't think there's
Yeah,
any
yeah.
any planet that didn't have life or doesn't have life. He has his own kind of life.
Because all you need is 1,000 years, and then everything that is on Earth would. This is very grim. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
I was just, you know what I was going to say when you were done?
It's
I was just
ADHD.
watching something.
How did we
No,
get
but it's
there?
also the thing where a woman. I was watching this video where a woman was lying down on one side and saying, "He doesn't love me." The man is thinking about dinosaurs and how
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, how
yeah.
left? How
So
very left?
So left. So.
But today,
I'm not thinking beyond 50 years.
this is mobility that came with
What-
you
how did
today,
it-
SB.
how- What's happening?
I've never met SB in this life before.
The direction of this show.
Like, yo,
May the Lord
Yeah.
help us.
All right, what's the real direction?
So today we're talking a very simple thing. Can a man love a woman to submission? There's a storyline. It came from somewhere. We're going to play a video, and then when we're done playing that video, you would understand. Oh, well, we're playing a sound for you, does on radio. Sorry. When we're done playing it, you would understand where this conversation is coming from, and then we can talk. How about that? Yes?
All right.
Let's listen.
I get a lot of messages about guys telling me that your wife is so cool, she's so calm, and they love her so much. And actually, to tell you the truth, from the beginning, that's how she has always been, very calm. I'm the noisy one, as you can see. But I also want to tell you that you see this calm woman that I have. Do you know that there is a way I would have loved her that would have turned her into an aggressive woman? There are things that I would have done consistently that would have changed this calmness, this peace that she feels, this no need for war that she feels in her towards me, that would have made her very, very aggressive. So I always have a word to tell men. You can love a woman to submission, because love is the command that God gave us, and submission is the command that God gave women. I just feel like if each and every one of us know our roles, things will not be so difficult. Some women that God gave you, if you had loved them correctly, if you had followed them accurately, you would have loved them. I get a lot of messages about guys.
Okay, that's the crux of the conversation. And so the question is, can you actually love a woman to submission?
With that question, can we also say, can a woman respect a man into loving her right?
You just sounded older than your age.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm like, what is going
I'm
on
just saying,
here?
no, if
Explain that.
I was expecting SB to say this.
You
And
know-
then young guy. All right.
No, if we're gonna say as a guy, as a way you're gonna love a woman, that she her behavior and the way she receives you and respects you is gonna be the way you want it to be. Can we also say a woman is the way a woman will respect her husband, that he's gonna love her like nobody's business?
Okay,
Everyone-
I'm just saying.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
course.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
He made a reference to a Bible passage.
Yeah.
Can you help me search
Philip,
that?
Ephesians 5:25.
Can you help me quote it?
Yes.
One thing
Don't
first.
worry.
And he
this-
says,
I was going to. I already typed it out because I knew that we're going to get there.
You're going biblical.
Ephesians 5:25 to 30
So
is the Bible
instruction.
verse. Yes, it's an instruction.
Yeah,
It
no.
starts from the very beginning.
can we have it on a teleprompter?
Wow, really?
It starts off by saying, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. In this same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body just as Christ does the church, for we are members of his body." Now he goes on to say, women, respect your husbands.
Okay. So we
No,
jump
no, no,
over-
Yeah,
no, wait.
yeah.
Then you look, after all that it gave men, you can't just say women respect you. What else did it say?
What else? There has to
Give
be
me
more.
a second. Give me a second to find that.
You didn't open that.
I
part.
want to actually.
It's to
I want to
30.
open. What version do you want it to be read in?
Is it the Colossians one? Because I know that they're
Do you want to
different.
hear it in NLT? Do you want to hear it in Message? What version?
Let's do New King James.
Give me
New
regular
King
regular James.
James.
King James,
NKJV.
Yeah.
And it says
Okay.
NKJV.
From the women part, yeah.
Yeah, from 25. From 25. Husbands, love your wives,
Hell
just as Christ also his bones. For this is a reason man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. That is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church.
Wise.
Nevertheless, let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. That's how it ends.
Okay.
Now, wives, submit to your own
the
husbands
next chapter.
as the Lord.
That's
For
the-
the husband is the head of the wife, as also Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, just as Christ is subject, or the church is subject to Christ, so let wives be to their own husbands in everything.
Okay.
So now that we have all the
So,
whole
of the
chapter,
information.
That kind of answers my questions, but it brings up more questions in my head. Like, is that incomplete or? But oh well.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
not
go back to
into
SB.
that.
SB, you were going to say
So,
something.
yeah.
You brought us
I
here.
asked for the passage because, and one, you can't have one without the
We
other.
are the other, right?
The guy that dropped the voice note, he made reference to the point that is who his wife is.
Right.
Can you think about a woman who is probably insecure? If you from his story,
Okay.
the wife
Yeah,
is
yeah.
at peace before they got married.
okay,
A woman who isn't at peace with herself, insecure, probably a troublemaker. Then factor that into whatever he's doing with his wife.
How he treats her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you should come back and tell me he will love that woman to submission.
So it is possible then. That's what it's possible to love a woman to submission. So what you're saying is it is possible to love
it is
a
not.
woman.
depending on the kind of woman.
Is it dependent on the kind of woman?
Yeah, my point is
That's what
it
he's
is
trying to say.
dependent on the person you're dealing with.
Yeah, because if,
That's
if,
an
if-
interesting
if we
angle.
don't look at it from that side, where's the accountability on the woman's part? Like, okay, let me be open to this love. There are people who actually struggle with receiving love
Right.
Right.
because they've been through so much trauma
That
and
exists.
drama that they don't even know how to identify LOVE.
Those two passages we
Yeah.
read, the man and the woman. See, do you know? Okay, my mind now. The God is probably telling us to give what we don't have. Relate to the women. Most times it's very, very difficult for them to submit. For a man to see, for a man to truly show love. See, we as men, we do things beyond what we'd even think.
Right.
But we at times we won't do it right.
True.
There are times you give not even out of love, and you feel, and you feel you are doing this. See, the Bible is actually telling you those things you don't have.
So you're doing out of
Work on it.
responsibility.
Yes, work on it. You as a woman, you need to learn how to submit.
Can I? Let
Yes.
me-
You as a man,
My 2 pence here. Yeah. I think that much more than just the influence of a man on a woman is the fact that you also have to think about who the person is, like you guys have mentioned,
Yeah.
and the conditions that made that person.
That person.
We are all born tabula rasa, open slate, nothing on it. Our experiences are what form us into what we are.
Right.
Our personalities
Well said.
put together,
Well
we
said.
are. It's our minds working to protect us from every single experience that we've ever been through. If somebody's pinched me on the left arm before when I walked past them, next time I'll know to cover my arm when I'm walking past them.
True that.
It's the same thing with your reactions. I believe the people who get it right sometimes out of luck, sometimes out of intent, because they're looking for specific details in people that they partner with.
Right.
And that's where the mistake often is. This gentleman who played this took his time. This is who I want as a partner because these are the things I've experienced. And if I can find this kind of person, this is how I'll react to that kind of person because I want this kind of reaction back. It was his effort that gave him a happy home. He did the homework and he married somebody who was walked like a jigsaw. I'm this way and that. I need you to be that way and this so that we are compatible.
Yeah.
If you make that mistake, there's no amount of love you want to give a person who has had very many experience from before. And then you now bring them into your house. If you make that mistake, there's no amount of submissive love, happy, whatever you want to call it. You're going to give that person. The
Well
person is
said.
already well set in how they are
Yeah,
and
set in
will not
stone.
change. They might change, but it's going to be so hard. And whether you like it or not, here and there, now and then, that real person will pop up sometimes.
Good.
And what happens when that does? If you're not careful yourself, you will react in a way that's just going to start another
What if you're having a bad day?
exactly. And of course that it only goes downhill from there. So for me, I'm still on the fence about whether it's possible to love a person to submission. You just have to make the right decision who you want to partner with the rest of your life. And the mistake it's not really a mistake, but the point is this: we don't have institutions. Well, while the church or our parents are supposed to be part of that institution that are supposed to tell you this is who you should look for. This is
what
how
you
you
should be
should
looking
court.
for.
This is how you are. Oh, I don't think you should look for somebody like this unless you can change this about you. Don't go for some. Well, they try to tell us, but most of us don't take it because we're young and
But I
Wild
think,
and free.
I think in today's world, those lines have been blurred a little bit too much because a lot of people right now move with the idea of I've got options. Like why do I have this? Why do I have to deal with this when I can
When I can find somebody else.
you know what I'm saying? So it's and this is how I see both men and women in today's age. A lot of us are moving with a mindset of survival because we've been through certain things, either childhood or just your adulting phase. A lot of people are moving with survival. A lot of people don't even know that they're living lives on just surviving. What? I don't just mean surviving like daily bread. I mean like you're surviving
Through everything.
everything, and
Mental, physical, psychological.
and that's why I say
financial.
some men don't even know how to even show this love. Some women don't even know how to even receive the love.
this
that's
love.
another thing.
So,
Yeah, so
Okay, go ahead.
No, I have a question for Mazena.
Of course you do.
I like when you mentioned that before now our parents would guide us through the path
Try.
that we should.
Should.
go,
Yeah,
because
they try, you know what I'm
they
saying? Yeah,
know
yeah.
us. I mean, to a large extent, I gave birth to this person, so I understand their perspective and how they see
Personality,
things, and the
reasoning, what they've been
personality.
through. Oh.
And you trying to find someone that fits you, in quote and unquote. How do you? There's a phrase I'm looking for. How do you try to balance that with your own personality?
I don't think you find a person. I think they just happen. And then you have to make compromise as well. Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Explain.
you don't go if you want to find the right person, you
In
will never
Lagos?
find
This Lagos.
Stop.
you will never find in quote, you'll never find the right person. They don't exist. You will have to go about perhaps maybe all right, I can live with that.
Make do with.
Compromise. And that compromise has to be, you have to be committed at it, because it's not the one that you say, hey, I can live with you frowning your face, how do you say, franking face, I can live with you scowling the rest of my life, and then somewhere 5 years later, why are you always scowling? You know, that
You
kind
knew I
of
was
thing.
a
It has to
scowler from the
be
very
exactly. You knew
beginning.
I was a scowler, and it's not just for the men; it's also for the women.
women,
You know, a
right,
person is a certain
right.
kind of way. You get married to them and expect them to change.
You're not gonna change,
Yeah,
never.
they're not gonna
You knew
change
she
it.
liked shopping, so why come she's spending all the money?
That's who they are. That's the personality that makes them.
Isn't that what the finding then is? Because you can't date everybody. So there comes a point where you need to find
I
someone
have
that
the
is.
answer.
No,
I
wait.
have the answer.
There comes a point where you need to find that person
Have you
who
met
you can compromise
I
with.
think I just entered the chat room for real right now.
Welcome.
I will tell you something. It's not about finding per se. It's about how open you are. It's about honesty. When we go about dating people, we often hide so much from ourselves, from the other person.
True.
Like, oh, do you do this? No, I don't do. No. Have you ever done this? No, I did. That would be years ago. While you're still doing it, there's so many things, from moral to habitual to preference, that we don't consider.
Amen to
That
that.
is very important that your partner needs to know. If you don't open up and tell them, that's the finding. Oh, this is who I am. Okay, I can deal with that. Cool. But if you hide it and the person doesn't know about it, and eventually sometime inside of your marriage it pops up like, you never told me this. This is not what I bargained for. So it's not finding. It's about being honest. It's the honesty of it all. Relationships these days are not predicated on honesty. We're always lying even to the person that we want forever with. And that's not right. I find that friendships, the best friendships, are the person that you know, that guy, I'm in the bath, I did toilet, I'll go call you back. Not the one that you're like, sorry, I'll
Can I call you back? I need to talk to someone and then
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, you want to flush the toilet.
Bruv.
Honesty is the
Bruv.
finding you're looking for.
Okay, so we expanded the message, right?
You right.
Do you know how we used to get married when the world was way smaller than this?
A bit simpler.
Parents go out, seek it. I want to try and speak to what you guys spoke about, like compatibility.
Finding, yeah.
Parents go out to look for the wife for their son.
Right.
I know my son, so I think this will
This
fit.
is gonna be compatible.
What happened to that mission? Mommy,
Like this will fit.
where are you?
So what they do is they match make, and most times it works. The Bible says, "Love your wife," or love.
Love
Sorry.
your wife and Christ love the church.
Go to room,
Marry.
tight.
love the person you marry,
Yeah, okay, love person you marry, right.
not
right.
like marry the person you love. I think it used to work.
Love the person
But
you
in-
marry, not
Wait,
Wait.
I'm going somewhere.
I'm making a point to
I'm
You
going
got my
somewhere.
attention.
Is it
Yes.
right?
I'm going somewhere.
Yes.
No, you can actually check.
Yeah.
It's about you loving the person
You marry.
So then we switch from parents looking out for the compatible people to doing this. Your son will bring home the wife. Then parents will go out, go do the research
About this wife.
about the person. Then they tell you, no, I don't think you can marry this person.
For such and such and such
So-
a reason.
Yeah,
Then now-
that's our time. That's yours and my time.
Now what we have is the two people are agreed already.
Like that's for Kenny here.
Then they go to their parents.
we agreed. Though.
We do.
Yeah, so
don't they actually hate
Yeah.
Tell them after the fact.
after so we agreed though. So if you give us a date,
That's if we don't choose the date
if you
for
don't,
you.
you understand? You just give us a date. So the parent don't even have the opportunity to go do the research and search them out, and
Yeah.
yeah, the world keeps getting bigger. everything keeps getting out of hand. We keep having more bad homes, bad families,
Yeah.
more bad societies,
Yeah.
and we think loving the person, like you said, people that don't even open up, they didn't even open up to themselves
Exactly.
while courting.
Exactly.
You think you can love? We got married. I found out you practically lied to me while we were courting.
Oh, that's a big no-no.
How am I going to love you, or what love will you show to me
Yeah. Let me give an
to make me submit?
I have something to say to what you're
To
saying, but
you.
Maz, please indulge us. Okay.
I'll use you as an example.
Oh wow,
How
love it.
old are you?
I'm 32 this
I was
year.
45 last week Tuesday.
Oh, happy
No.
birthday!
Thank you
He
very
looks
much.
32.
Oh, stop it. I'd rather if that was coming from her, not you.
You look 33.
Joma, we're friends. We can't go down this route.
Oh my God, no, you didn't just do
anymore.
that.
But gifted. If
Yes,
you
please.
and I were to be in, let's just say we're an ordinary relationship,
Right.
and I told you every single thing about me down to my choice of underwear. Told you everything that I've been through down to the most secretive thing that nobody knows about me, and you did the same. Everything from your toilet schedule to your meal schedule to
I'm so
every single
particular
thing.
about this bathroom schedule.
I have a toilet fetish. Sorry. I sit on that bowl for a long time. That's where all the ideas come from.
Most men.
TMI.
Okay, I'll rein it in. You know what will happen after that?
What?
Would fall in love. So this is me crossing over to the part where you can actually love a person to submission. But once again, it still goes back and takes sample from what I said from before. Honesty is the backbone. If you can be vulnerable, and vulnerable is you not waiting for the person to tell you about this and that. Vulnerability is I'm transparent. You can see it happening. Instead of, oh, I have something to tell you. Okay, no, I can see it. If you're vulnerable with a person, love is going to happen. Those two people, the man and his wife, it's all about vulnerability. It's all about honesty. They're very real with each other. They know every single thing about one another.
So, what I'm hearing from you is clearly that friends make the best relationships. But
Absolute.
But the problem, however, is a lot of the time we have our friends that we're very close with and we've been with for many years. And
But they
we're
look
not-
so yuck, brother.
No, we don't, like we
Exactly.
don't.
Brothers,
Yeah, we
sisters,
have friend
zone
zoned each other,
friend
zone.
and most of the people that if you meet someone for the first time, I like him, he likes me. There is already it's like your brain is wired to make an impression,
Yeah.
and you're constantly trying to make an
Gonna
impression.
dress right. I'm gonna do this. Oh, they can't see me like this.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Nah.
So
has to
that is
wear
where the
makeup,
problem
all
is
that.
coming from.
But there's a place for that too. Present yourself properly so a person can appreciate what you look like and also be able to
Absolutely.
show you
Because
off.
the eyes eat before the mouth.
Exactly. You know.
So where is now the balance between presenting yourself, well, and giving him the right impression so he thinks that you're the one for him and vice versa?
We'll find
Where
out
is
before the end of
that?
the show.
Where is the place for that? And then where is the place for how honest we can be? Because I have also heard people say, tell them about your past, but don't tell them too much about your past because
they
there's
could
some
use it
things that they
against
don't
you
need to
in the
know because
future.
it can warp your entire.
Yeah.
Probably that was like a month into the whole thing, into you trying to know each other.
Yeah.
Then probably 6 months down the line, okay, you know what you can take in now.
Yeah,
You
it's
say,
the
okay,
tempo.
yeah, babe. When I do school, I'll be courteous to.
Let me come back.
6
Let me
months.
come back.
But there's a
Every
reality.
6 months down the line, I want to tell me the next week I meet you, 2 weeks after I meet you. Let me know what I'm in for.
I was an assassin
You
from Bacha.
probably, you probably wouldn't be able to. You probably have not seen me enough
Or know you enough.
to know me enough.
In that
to-
light, yeah.
So,
So-
if I tell you that at that particular point, probably the next thing is you switch off your brain. No, I don't want to be with this guy. But
But
6
people don't
months
want-
down the
no,
line,
But, no, wait, but people don't
know-
want to court that long anymore a lot of the time. That's another issue. That's
that is
another
what we're
issue.
talking about.
But let me
We don't spoke about.
Why am I waiting for 6 months for you to tell me that
the
much?
heart we're losing.
Yeah.
The human heart we're losing.
Human art for 6 months. You're telling me that you're a cultist.
Wait, sorry. Hold on.
Six months.
Let me tell you what your problem is. you're born in this generation. You're born in this
They want everything
generation.
fast,
It's fast food
Where
generation.
you run into?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fast life, fast lane generation.
You
Sir,
should.
My hands are up. There's something I want to just throw out.
Let's give it to the representative for Gen Z.
I hear this thing with the whole Gen Z. You guys, we want everything fast.
Don't
But-
you?
But hold on. Back in the day,
Can you say faster?
back in the day, what was the ideal timeline for the courting stage? Because you hear this whole talk
2
of
years,
how
bro.
no, but now you hear how you be dating somebody for over 5 years, for 3 years.
Can I pull out something from this
sorry, love,
conversation?
because there were too many stories of people I just saw a story. I don't know if you saw it.
Which
the
one?
lady said that she dated this guy 13
Yeah,
years.
was training over the
He
weekend.
sent her to come to came back to Nigeria and broke
weekend.
up with her. Are you not an evil person? Are you not a
Are
we
monster?
going
That was
far?
her
Are you not
perspective.
hellfire?
That was her perspective.
Even-
What I
Oh,
gave-
shit.
that was just her perspective.
Yvonne Jegede here dated a guy for
Okay,
12
12
years.
years. Okay, yeah.
And she found out that he keeps malice for a living when they got married.
Yeah.
And in less than a year, that marriage ended. She had known him for 12 whole
So-
She wants
years.
to.
So
No,
you
in
won't
that
tell
case, you
me.
cannot tell me she did not
She did
know.
not-
Come
Bam,
on now.
bam.
I certainly understand
What
that.
kind
Now,
of
I want
dating were you
to
doing?
put two things
What are
that
you
you
doing?
both have said, SB and
she
Kenny.
She cannot know.
Growing up,
It's possible.
she
12
it's
years.
possible.
12 years.
12
It's
years.
possible that you don't
No,
know that this
now.
person
So
can.
She's
in that-
careless.
Except if
So
we're
hold on,
dating
hold
from
on.
a distance.
She
So
is careless.
Even though, so you want to,
Yes.
that 12 years, you guys never had a
It's
careless.
12 years.
It's
Well, it's
almost
called-
it's almost like, okay, maybe I'm the reason why, and I just want to apologize and mediate for everything to just balance out. It's
But
not
That's
causing
the
issues.
problem.
Exactly, I know.
But then again,
I kind of feel that relationship was maybe pity love or something.
but then again,
12
love?
years,
Yes.
but then again,
But then again,
but then again, every 10 years we change in personality. Whether you like it or I was
I was
45
there.
last year.
even your body
last week.
changes.
I'm not the same guy I was when I was 35. Neither I was really arrogant at 25. But now I know, now I think about some of the things I've done in the past, and I'm like, you're just a stupid kid.
That's lying. You
People
sit
change.
down and like.
So whether you like it or not, they could have she could have just crossed that transition into marriage where the guy started keeping malice. You know, it is possible.
The
I
people,
wouldn't
no,
put it-
no, wait, boss.
I want to hear what you're saying,
once
though.
again,
So-
once
years.
again, once
A
again,
decade.
once again,
Maz.
we are a result of the experience we go through.
Yes,
every
Maz.
single day.
No, no, wait,
And
Maz.
that will-
I
it's a
agree.
continuous evolution of your
Yes,
personality.
Okay, no,
yes,
so
but
really,
wait.
before you
On
answer,
this thing that
on
you
the
said
question.
now, I do not agree. Absolutely, I do agree that every 10 years there's a study that says
Yeah,
that every
an
10
evolution
years
or
we
whatnot.
change
Yeah,
or
yeah,
we
yeah.
evolve in some regard. However, a thing like malice is not something you wake up and just
discover.
Have
become.
Hey, bro.
I want to
Like
call
you
you
just
malice
discovered this is part
keeper.
of
You
me.
are my malice
You just
keeper.
wake up. Hey, bro, what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna kiss malice. And even if you say that, I would say it was 12 years. It go don't show at least 2 years day.
It doesn't happen in one day.
Yes.
If I came back home and we were married only just last year, and I came back home and my hair was scattered, and you looked at it and like, why is your hair scattered? My hair is scattered. Yes, now. Oh, nothing. Maybe it's the headphones that I wore. I came back tomorrow. Why is your hair scattered? It's scattered. It must be the headphone. Tomorrow when I'm coming back, guess what I'm gonna do when I'm coming out of the
You
car?
gotta
You're
comb
gonna
it.
be your
I'm
hair.
going to comb my hair.
Right.
Now that's already putting in me that there's a certain, I'm expecting this at home. Let me just not. I'm not gonna.
Right.
Let me just, I don't want this issue. You're not doing it out of a fact. Yes, you're not doing it out of any fact at all. You're simply just taking care of. I don't want this question. First, you were asking me. There's nothing bad. You're not cheating or anything, but something is already infused there. You're covering up, but for no reason. Now that could extend. Are you not going to eat this? No, I'm not hungry. Okay, no problem. Tomorrow, no, I'm not hungry. Tomorrow, I'm hungry. Meanwhile, you're not. It's changing. So that's where you guys need to be absolutely honest. If honesty is not there, you will continue to evolve into that person that keeps malice. Now tomorrow, if I tell this one now, she'll now, you know what? I would rather just get back home when she's asleep. That's how it starts.
So are you saying that when he starts to show the signs, her reaction makes for him
It's
to
action reaction. You're right. It's always action reaction. It's not just her. It could also be from him.
again, these signs will be there. And no matter how careful you try to be, there will be the off days every now and again. Which is why I say, again, we're looking at someone that dated for 12 years. Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10.
Okay.
12.
To use this scenario with the main conversation, with the voice notes, rather with the audio that you played, would you say that he didn't love her properly for 12 years?
Listen.
No, so it's
now we're going to talk about accountability. Let's go.
I think that honestly, the love was there, but I don't want to believe that she rushed into it, because she's over almost 40,
The
right?
problem was that they dated too long.
No, I wouldn't even say dated too long.
They
I
did.
think that she
Dated
didn't pay
too
attention
long.
to something.
Because there is see finish.
You know, sometimes you marry for convenience. Some people marry for convenience.
Can-
Oh, this is the most
Thank you
available
for saying
person.
that.
Let me just since there's nobody.
Someone just sent me a message saying that I
listen.
should tell SB that in those days women couldn't earn, so hey, they weren't educated.
Options.
I was.
There
Oh,
were no
thank you
options.
so much
And
for
therefore
that.
they lacked opportunity, so they
That's
had less
So now that the
opportunities.
opportunities
What-
have come, what
what-
has that become?
What has that got into
Feminism.
do?
What?
Feminism.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not
what
going
has
to
that
that.
got into do with? What
Again,
has that got into
That
do
has
with?
nothing to do with anything.
Can I explain something? Can I explain something? Can I explain? That's what I've been
Explain
trying
something.
to say. I've been trying to say that. Now, with our parents trying to get, in the past, parents were trying to get spouses for their children because
Okay.
this is the way that things are supposed to be. I know this person, and so this person is what fits you. Now, when you put that side by side, what we have now, then women were not allowed to even do anything. It's I'm not allowed
Is
to
the
speak.
other room is your place?
Exactly, that's your place. That's where you have
Are
to
you
be.
for real?
And so now we can choose that. Oh, this person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I know this person. I can live with this person. Some of our parents were there because their parents matchmake them
They didn't-
with
they
the.
didn't
They,
worry,
they
so.
didn't think. They didn't think
Where
of
is
what
the-
they
where is-
wanted as
wait,
individuals.
wait. Where is the
So as much as we try to fault here now,
No.
let's fault
gifted
them
goddess?
as well.
Gifted goddess. Where is this idea of women were not allowed to do anything, to work in the olden days? Where is it from?
No, but it was- it was-
Who were in the market, running the market?
We came from a very highly patriarchal society where men were supposed to be providers and nothing else, and
Yes.
women were supposed to help nurse.
Nurture,
In the
yeah.
sense that, a tricky society, in the sense that the man runs his home.
Yes.
So
The man has the final say.
in
The
his
man
home.
is the
You
boss
say women go to
in-
the markets, but guess what? They bring back the money to the men.
Says who? My grandma trained. My
Your
grandma.
Wait.
My
now.
grandma trained 7 kids
By herself.
by herself.
Yes.
Her husband died.
Yeah, well,
Silhouette.
that's it. Her
My
husband died.
great grandpa,
My
grandma,
grandma,
trained
a
my grandma.
very successful business.
So it begs the
She's
question,
still
what were
alive.
they
She's
doing?
in
What
her
were they doing?
80s. She's probably 88 or 89.
That's lucky you. Your,
Not
your,
lucky me.
your grandma's 89.
Yeah.
Your grandma's 89.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
She used to rock it. She
Well,
used to- she
you
used to hit.
come from a very young family then. 89. If your grandma is 89, then your mother, your father would be somewhere around what now?
60.
60
Yeah.
something. That's
Wow, that's a
60.
young family. My father died last year at 80. So I'm like, should have been
Are
my
you
grandpa.
last?
I am the last.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made this about me. SB.
No.
Go on.
Like, I'm just trying to speak to what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I'm sorry, yeah.
See, when our parents were doing what they were doing, like I said, it was a smaller society.
Yes.
Right.
So we could see, or they could see, the people around them. They could understand them.
SB, let me help you here. There's a part where we always think that it was the parents that chose the woman. A lot of the time as well, the man saw a woman, went home to say, I saw somebody, I like her, and then they do their due diligence of finding out about the family.
You know, I
do they
said
have
so.
madness in this and that? Also,
Baby, I
the
said
idea
so.
that
That was the
women,
second
so the
revolution.
idea,
Yeah.
so the idea that women did not work is actually a fallacy.
Yes.
Women always worked.
Okay, now
But
Where's the but?
men always
but?
took the
Under
credit
you.
for the work that the women did.
Right.
What feminism is trying to do, the right kind of feminism I want to think, is that they are trying to say, I should get my credit. for doing
Okay.
that
What
work,
I
and I
did.
should
Okay.
get paid
Individuality.
just as much as you should get paid if we're doing the work together, which is a totally different kettle of fish. This is why I don't like feminism conversation, because that is the original idea.
Right.
I need to be seen and appreciated for what I am
did.
doing.
Okay.
Right? Why should somebody else be taking the glory for what I am doing? The only person that has that glory is God. But unfortunately, a lot of people have taken feminism and reinterpreted it into 1,000 ways. Now, back to the matter of how can a man love a woman into submission?
I don't think so.
What? Okay.
That's
Okay.
plain
Do
and
you
simple.
think that a man can
Plain and
love a
simple.
woman into
I
submission?
just told you depends on the woman.
Depends.
So it depends on-
No, but
Depends on the
again.
people. See,
This
if you
is
don't
where
have it-
this is where my thing is. If you, as a man, choose that woman, I want to think that you're choosing a woman you can love to submission.
Okay.
Who actually chooses, the man or the woman?
I was gonna ask that.
No, but the man
I was
chooses. The
gonna-
man chooses. The
Hold
woman
on,
accepts or not.
Hold on.
So the woman choose not to.
No.
The
The man
man
goes
chooses.
searching for her,
Yes.
finds her, chooses her. She can choose or accept
Whether she
his
wants to be
offer
with you or not.
That's why she weds. She agrees to wed you.
So the
Not
fact
the
that she
reverse.
agreed meant she chose him.
We chose him.
Well, he chose her first,
No.
technically.
She turned down 5 of the brothers to pick you.
Pick you.
Like
but
like
that
as if we
happened
don't have
after
20
your
other sisters to pick from.
okay.
What is you in your hand?
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
What was that about?
If you want to bring ratio and statistics in, there's less brothers out there, so you guys should be clamoring for each and every one of us.
Wow.
But that's just on the side.
Wow,
but,
man.
yes.
Wow. On the
Wow.
side.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the scriptures in for few though. When they will find us, like,
You don't have to.
if you ask me, I will say,
you don't have.
can a man
Don't
love
you-
a woman to submission? Why do you have a coffin on your finger? My ADHD. Can a man love a woman into submission?
Yeah.
It will take a lot of compromise and change.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to do that changing. It's either because you're dealing with a person who has baggage, and we all do.
No, we all do. We all do.
You're going to have
Absolutely.
to say, okay, I'm
We all
going to
do.
put aside all of this baggage and I'm going to compromise for you.
Yeah.
Now you're going to change that man. When you
True.
change that man, it's not the same person she chose in the beginning.
Okay, we're going somewhere.
Because he would have to alter this, alter that. Let me not do this like this because, let me love her. So to love her, I'm going to take away this part of me so that, she can, yes, she will love you, but you will change. What will eventually happen is she will look at you and say, you're not the man I chose before.
Do you need to take a part of you away to love a woman to
Sometimes you
submission?
do. Yes, you
We'll
do.
give you the male experience here.
Sometimes you guys are a handful.
You have to.
You know the Bible would have
Well,
said.
you guys are a
No,
handful.
granted. We are granted, boys. Men are babies, yes.
We are
But-
babies,
Yeah, no.
absolutely.
We know.
So
that.
you realize
No,
that?
no,
Hold on.
No, see,
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Men know. this.
Kenny, careful.
I know I'm stepping.
They're poised and balanced for war at this point.
I'm gonna open the phone lines now because I said that one
Kenny,
or
if you
two.
miss here, I'll go to the other side of the table.
The number to call is 0805 092 0927. You can chime in for a quick minute. 0805 092 0927 or 0802 502 7711.
Depending
were
on, how
saying,
this,
Kenny.
depending on how this conversation goes, let me bring out my wig from my bag. Right, who has a comb?
My honest opinion, though.
Yeah.
Well, Kenny was
There
saying
is
something.
a
Kenny has to
Kenny-
finish his thought, yes.
so that we can strangle him.
I want.
finish what we started.
Get it out, Kenny.
I want you to understand that men, sensible men, right? I think to a large extent we realize that yes, we are babies, right? To a point. That's why if you are in love with a man, you would want to baby the man.
Okay, hold
Last
that
time
thought.
the man was
Hold that thought.
Wait.
Hello, good morning. If you get through to us, turn down the volume of your radio. 1 minute, you get to say what you want to say.
One
Yes.
quick word, please.
Yes, we know we are babies. That's why men love to be babied by their woman. They love the whole pampering. Woman don't massage your ears for you.
And now we get problem.
Don't groom.
Now
Hold
we
on.
get problem.
Hold
Grown
on.
adults.
Wait.
Coming for
They
you.
go.
The problem is that you see what he said. Not a lot of
Which of the he's?
This one.
what man said.
Okay.
Not a lot. Yes. Hold on. Let me.
Okay,
let me-
think
let me-
that
let
thought.
me choose
Think
my
it through.
words
Think it through.
carefully.
Let me
No,
take this
okay,
call.
okay.
You need
Hello,
to-
good morning. Hello.
Good morning, everybody in the studio.
Good morning,
morning,
to
sir.
you. What's your name, sir?
My name is EJ from Isolo.
EJ from Isola. Thanks for
EJ.
calling. Go ahead. Your
Talk to
1
us.
minute starts now.
Okay, please, somebody said that made a comment that women can change men. normal. That one is not, because I remember sometimes there was this girl I was dating, and she was the one that made me to stop smoking up to the date. You know, immediately I met her, I knew that women doesn't like men that smoke. But immediately I met her, the way she loved me made me to change my mind and stop smoking, and that has helped me a lot in my life. Up to the date, I don't smoke anymore.
Wow.
Even cigarettes, I don't
Mr.
even like party.
You see what I say about
Flesh,
compromise?
flesh and blood did not reveal that to you.
Compromise.
Okay.
That was
So
the
that is
compromise.
very,
part.
very correct. Because
But a man cannot change a woman, Mr. EJ.
Why can't you?
Huh?
Can a man change a woman? I hear you say a woman can change a man. Can a man change a woman though?
Can a man change a woman? I don't really think so.
I
If
don't
let me
really
go
think
there.
But you know, there's a way that a man would love me. If I'm used to doing some certain things I know he doesn't like, I will stop.
Now this is why we say a lot
Yes.
of you are
Like,
difficult.
There's
No.
a way that he would
Wait,
love
wait,
me.
wait.
No, no,
It's
no,
come
no,
again.
no,
A lot
no,
of
no,
you are difficult.
because
And
no,
you are the
no,
baby.
because
But
yes.
go ahead.
No, baby, yes, we want what
Okay.
you say. But not a lot of you are honest with yourselves first and foremost. Not all of you are honest. This is where honesty actually plays a part. Not all of you are
Wait,
honest
hold
with
that thought.
yourselves.
Again, think the thought very well
I'm
as I'm
saying
taking
it
this
by
call.
full
No,
chest.
wait,
Not
wait,
a lot
I'm
of
going to
ladies
take
are
this
honest
call.
with themselves.
You explain that in a minute. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
morning,
What's your
sir.
name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Navy Town.
What's your name?
My name is Godwin.
Godwin. You have
Alright,
1 minute.
of
Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
Okay. One thing I've been listening to you guys, and one thing I noticed about women, yes, you can love women and change them, but you can only change a woman which actually loves you back strongly. Because when a woman is in love with you, she wants to do anything you tell them. You need to tell them, okay, I want you to be like this, I don't like this. Even to the addressing. They'll say, I don't like the way you dress, and they will change it. But then, you know, women, we are emotional. We look out for things which we like.
Okay.
We need to like something. We need to like something before we actually go and meet a lady. And most times, you may like that thing does not mean that the lady has perfect character. A character, all of us has a character which we don't like. We both don't like. The guy does not like the character. And the girl too does not like the character. So we have to build ourselves
Individually.
To what we like.
All right.
Yes, individually.
Thank you very much. Sorry,
No
thank you
problem.
very much. So again, we're talking about
as-
submission.
Yes,
Yes.
we're talking
Yeah.
about assumption. Do you think, or do we think the Bible verses that we read,
Now play.
like the Bible could have probably
I
said,
wanted
Instead
to
of-
say something
Instead
about
of men
that.
love your wives,
men
women
love-
submit. If you love me, I will submit to you.
Wait, men,
That don't
love
work now.
your wife until they submit. Like, if the Bible is actually saying, if it is a responsibility for you to love her until she submits, it's different from the Bible telling you submit. The condition for the woman to submit, it's not even the man loving you.
Oh, it's just a prerequisite that you
Like
just gotta
the
do it.
woman.
Yeah.
Do
Regardless of whether he loves you.
But
Regardless of
you
us
as a man,
No, regardless.
you need to love your woman. So
Sorry,
it is not.
I think
If you
guys
chose
just said
to
a lot of
marry
things right
her,
now.
no wait. But if you chose to marry her,
Yeah.
loving her should go without saying.
Without
If
saying.
she
Excuse
chose
you?
to marry you, loving him and
marry for
respecting
different
him,
reasons.
so again, we're coming back to the fundamentals of marriage, going by what we just read.
Right.
If you choose to marry her, you have
Sure.
chosen as the man
To love her.
Yes. If she chooses to marry you,
May I
she
say-
has also chosen to respect and submit to you.
Yes.
I have two things to say regarding this. One of those are that part of the Bible is a manual that
Right.
tells you
Right,
that
right,
this is
right.
see if you if you like not here this is not it tell you so now word.
Now what do?
But the reason why it specifies why it focuses on men is because we have most of the work to do. That's why ours was like 3 paragraphs, and then the women was
You even say
and I
you
don't get
don't
work.
like
There's not much, but because it takes a lot for a man to actually, look past everything else and say, "I still love
Love
you."
you.
whether you like it or not. It has to come from the
And it
inside.
takes a lot for her to respect you when we are just being
So basically,
rubbish.
the Bible
Babies.
says the
You're
Bible
not
would
difficult.
say you love, you respect, you love, you respect, and it'll work. But then again, let's face facts. True modern society, really, what comes first? Is it really love?
All due respect.
All the respect.
All the
Is it
respect.
even respect?
So this is a
There-
topic
there
for
are other- there-
next
there-
week.
there are other
Which
things.
comes first, love or respect?
There are
Love
other
and
things.
respect.
They're even not. Those two are even secondary.
You feel love when you
Wait,
respect
hang on
you.
a second, Kenny.
You feel
There
love
are other
respect you.
things that actually come first. There's understanding.
Mm.
There's trust. There is understanding, trust. Let's just start with those two. I
And
think that they were
communication, I guess.
and thank you.
Communication.
We've had this conversation
Yeah.
before. We've had love, understanding and
Trust.
communication.
Communication.
These are the nurseries before you now start going to love and respect. Because if you don't have understanding, I know why he's behaving like that. No, he's been through this and this in his life before. Oh no, when he was young, his uncle used to beat his auntie. Those are all little bits. That's understanding.
Okay, let's take
Eh?
1 minute and we have to go. Hello, good morning.
Oh wow, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Paul Endurance. I'm calling from Wales State.
Endurance, because of time, we have 45 seconds, so shoot your shot quick.
Okay. I've been listening to your program and I quite enjoyed the topic.
Thank
But
you.
first of all, can a man love a woman? That's the headache.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, does a woman have to wait for a man to love her? Submission has to be a natural thing for a woman. If a woman is not, why does she go into marriage? Love, like the Bible, like it stated in the Bible, the man to love the woman. Yes, but it's not on the basis of submission. Submission is part of the woman's responsibility. The woman
And love is part of the man's responsibility as
We
well.
agree.
Yes,
Why people
no.
fighting?
I don't understand.
Calm down, though.
He said, first of all, the
We're not gonna
woman
calm down.
must submit to the man.
Why will I submit someone that
The
doesn't
name of
love
the
me?
show is Dear Men. Let the men speak.
Okay, on that note,
Understand us.
15 seconds
15
each.
seconds each, one liner.
One-liner.
SB.
Loving a woman to submission, it's a difficult task to ask, but it depends on the woman.
So it's on her.
Kenny Coles.
Kenny.
You can't love